Hello, this is the Gypsy back at it again. Hi there, boys and girls. This is gonna be a video about Devin Haney and JoJo Diaz, the most spectacular fight of all time on Saturday. That I was forced to watch. My eyes were bleeding afterwards. It's that bad. Anyways, I was watching these two pillow-fisted motherfuckers, go at it, hitting each other with pillows for 12 rounds. That's why he got like no damages on either side of the dude's, faces. I think maybe Jojo has a little bit of, maybe he looks like he has a stroke on one of his eyes. I forgot it was his right or left. I think it was his left eye, droopy. That's the only thing that happened between these two. I mean, no serious damage of any kind. So because they're such pillow-fisted individuals. Anyways, that has nothing to do with being pillow-fisted. I mean, you could have known marks in your face and get knocked the fuck out as well. So, but these guys are pillow-fisted, and yeah, most not exciting fight. I was gonna make a video of this shit. I did actually make a video, and the problem is I got copyrighted right before the fight because I used the zone as highlights of how shitty Devin Haney is, and that Devin Haney is going to win, but he's not what people make him out to be. He has no power, no serious power, that is, for 135. Not just respectable power. Let's say that one. Not serious. Respectable power, 135. No respectable power, 135, and is no chin, no durability. Not that high in skill set. Has speed and only his speed and his reach give him the highest advantages that he has, and fighting type of individual. That's who he is. And JoJo Diaz, yes, JoJo Diaz has got skill, but JoJo Diaz is low output, loses focus, kind of like Joseph Parker in the heavyweight division. And shit, Joseph Parker might be even better than JoJo Diaz and compare, because he has a little bit more output, honestly, even for a heavyweight. JoJo Diaz has piss poor output. After the fourth round, he's just got shitty ass output. That's what happened after that Fortuna fight, where he started losing it from the fifth, and then someone came back in the later rounds afterwards, pulled off a victory off his ass. Anyways, but this fight between Haney and JoJo Diaz, it was not. JoJo was going to lose, no matter if you think it was a fixed fight or not. JoJo is not the guy that can beat Devin Haney. Devin Haney has better output, and he's pretty much the same pillow-fisted type of individual as JoJo Diaz, but JoJo at least has a better chin than him. So it was pretty much a punching bag that he was working on, Devin Haney. And Kambosos, comparing this to Kambosos, this dude to Kambosos, don't make me laugh, man. I really don't want to laugh. I laughed too much yesterday. Just want to not laugh today. Just have a normal day, I'm just going to fucking die of laughter, Haney will get his ass handed to him by Kambosos, Lomachenko, and Lopez's ass that's moved up to 140 or hasn't moved up. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Bruised up motherfucker. And yeah, he has no shot against those three individuals. I think he gets beat up by all three of them. He gets stopped by all three of them, most likely. Maybe with Loma and Kambosos, he might have a shot to survive, But, he's going to get so beat up that it don't even matter if he goes to 12 rounds and they're defending his ass. He's still going to lose. It's like how Lopez lost on Saturday last week, the week before last week. Like I said, he was going to lose. For your Teofimo horror fans out there. Anyways, yeah, so all this bullshit aside, I had this fucking video that I was going to do. I did before the fight, but I got copyrighted. And I couldn't fucking get my prediction in for Haney winning this fight, which is ridiculous. I don't even need to put a prediction video. This was an obvious fucking fight, man. I don't like making videos off of fucking fights that are obvious victors. You know, who's gonna win. And it's kind of boring to me. For this choir boy on, as you can see, look at him. Looks like a choir boy, right? Look at him. It's a fucking choir boy. It's like a priest put him on his knees and gave it to him a little bit. Just a little bit. His dad is a joke too. They talk about. I mean, Teofimo Lopez's dad is on a different level. I mean, let's not even talk about that. Forget about that situation. I should have done a review on the fight between Kambosos and Lopez, but I went straight to Devin Haney, where his ass was getting booed by his own fucking hometown, audience. Jojo had more of a fan base than he did. That's why that fight happened. That's why, he wanted to fight with Jojo. This dumbass, he actually thinks that Kambosos is a less of a fighter than he is. I mean, Kambosos is faster than you, buddy. Jojo Diaz. He's faster than you. Hits harder than you. Has more tools than you. And is has a lot of much more output than you. A lot more. It's like you multiplied by fucking 10 probably. And you think Devin Haney's gonna beat Kambosos? You're out of your goddamn mind. About to sneeze. Yeah. Nah, man, I sneezed on it. That's probably true. Yeah. So yeah, man, it's downright pathetic. Downright pathetic. To think this guy, I don't want to get copyrighted again. I mean, wanted to show some. I could have probably gone and shot some Linares, Devin Haney situations and stuff, but hey, Linares, the guy that he was terrified to engage with. This Linares, he was terrified to engage with. Terrified, bro, and he got rocked. And he also got rocked in the other fight with Jojo this last week. This guy is a joke, and I don't know why you guys promoting him. Instead of promoting the shit out of Terrence Crawford, the best, if you're black and you want a black athlete to be on top, I couldn't even understand if you go with Tank, but Tank is fighting nobody. He's been ducking. You can't even do anything with Tank neither. He's a ducker. I don't know if that guy's ever going to fight anybody of some note. And he lost the guy that he fought on Sunday, and they gave him a decision. Isaac Cruz, Mike Tyson style, bro. That kid has it on point. He's got Mike Tyson style on point, and he edged it out to me. He won by at least 2-1 rounds over Tank Davis. I don't know who fucking thought Tank Davis won that fight. Tank Davis did not win that fight. Tank Davis lost. Yeah, as I was saying, getting down to Linares. Dude, man, Linares is just... It's a damn shame. I don't know. I didn't watch the Antonio Marana fight because I'm not a fan of Devin Haney, and I'm telling you straight up. He sucks. Boring to me. And yeah, Tank Davis ran like no one has ever ran before, bro. That fight. Ran like, I mean, you think Mayweather runs? You think Billy Joe Saunders is a runner? You think, I don't know, Tyson Fury, you think is a runner? I don't know, any one of those back foot fighters, you think Andrade is a runner? Dude, Tank Davis ran more than anyone else I've ever seen in fighting. And that fucking Sunday's fighting. Sunday. I don't know why they did it on a Sunday, but anyways. Yeah, this fight, man, Linares, bro, goes to show you Who Jojo Diaz. This was my video was gonna be based on Linares' fight and how you see how much of a chicken shit fighter that fucking Haney is, back foot, pity patting the arms and shit, just to show activity and somewhat get some points off of the fucking judges. So, but he's really not doing anything, just avoiding to get countered by Linares because he's afraid of the power, because he has no chin and he himself has no power and his toolbox ain't that great. And yet again, I say, this kid is not as good as even Gary Russell. Gary Russell is better than this dude. He's like the poor version of Gary Russell. And Gary Russell is shorter than him. Imagine if Gary Russell was the same height and same size as this kid. Dude, like, get out of town. You know what? If I have time, see, I've been 10 minutes and 44 minutes. I'll just jump right to fucking thing as well. What's his name? Tank versus what's that fucker's name? Isaac Cruz, right? This fight. This Mexican kid, bro. This Mexican kid beat the, and I think he's a year younger than him. He made him look average. He made Gervonta Davis look average, bro. Average. And I didn't know who the fuck he was, and I didn't pick him to win. I had Gervonta Davis knocking out Isaac Cruz somewhere within the 8th round or something like that. I was picked out. I didn't make a video of it, but that's what my pick. With an uppercut on top of that. But the funny thing is, the uppercut is what never landed properly. He even broke his hand throwing an uppercut, bro. He threw an uppercut, and he somewhere in the 4th or 5th, or I don't know, maybe in the 3rd. I don't remember the exact round. I think it was probably the 4th. He ended up doing an uppercut with his, strong hand, his left hand, because he's a southpaw. And he ended up breaking his shit because the Isaac Cruz blocked. The Isaac Cruz defense was on point. And, his foot movement is the only reason that, prevented him from knocking this dumbass out, bro. Catching him, cutting him off the ring, that kind of stuff. He didn't have that what it took to catch him, unlike, let's say, a Kambosos would, or unlike a Lomachenko would, unlike a possibly even Teofimo Lopez would. That's how you know how piss poor fucking Tank is. He's fighting a guy shorter than him, who has horrible foot movement. He has the foot movement advantage over him. But you can't really shit on Tank that much because I didn't really know who Isaac Cruz is, so I really can't shit on him that much. He's got one loss on his record, so he's a pretty good fighter. So I can't really shit on Tank that much as I could, let's say, shit on David Haney's performance. But he lost it, though. They gave him a decision, Exactly. He lost it. He was pushing him down. He was doing all kinds of dirty tactics, so he doesn't allow this kid to fuck him up, because he was fucking him up, and Mayweather was just pissed off because probably pay-per-view numbers and just the fact that his homeboy actually did fucking lose and then win, and they gave him the decision. He probably had to put some money up front just for the fact that his boy was losing, to the judges, that is, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so this fool didn't want to touch ass. Look, man, his ass didn't want to even touch the canvas, because that's how much of a baller he is. The difference doesn't make if your ass touch the canvas or not, bro. What are you gonna get, fucking AIDS as soon as you touch your ass on the canvas? Yeah, he tripped and fell. He didn't want to touch his ass on the canvas. What kind of weird shit is that? All right. So, yeah. Yeah, Isaac Cruz, bro, beat him. I had him like 7-5, maybe even 8-4. I don't mind if anybody had it a draw. It was just a gift decision. And the fact that he didn't even want to give him a rematch shows how much of a pussy ass bitch thing is. This schmuck Tank Davis is. He's a fucking schmuck, indeed. You know what I mean? It's just embarrassing, bro. Like, and these are the guys that are, think they're hot shit. And the guys that actually prove themselves, like the Lomas, like the Camboses, like the Lopez, they don't get they're not really getting that spotlight as much, apparently. I mean, Tank Davis, at least. I won't say Devin Haney. Devin Haney ain't getting shit. Loma's definitely getting more than Devin Haney, or even Tio's getting more than Devin Haney. But yeah, and even Cambosis as well, especially in Australia. But Tank, on the other hand, what the fuck, man? Tank, just because you haven't done shit. Tankis, that's what I call you. Because this motherfucker, checking out his nails and shit, doing the interviews and stuff like a woman, like checking out his, like he's in a beauty salon, like, I don't know, man. This is all fucking demeanor. Speaks bitch to me. Fucking bitch, Bitch language. It's pretty much, he got his ass fucking handed, bro. I don't know if he could get copyrighted for this shit. Let me see. It's like, let's say 1 round. Let's see how fucking pathetic this guy. First round, bro. I mean, Cruz was dominating this schmuck, bro. Mike Tyson's skill, his style is what I'm trying to say, is a force to be reckoned with, bro. Anybody who thinks otherwise is a fucking retard. Let's get rid of this fucking ad. I'm waiting for it. Get out of the way. Mike Tyson's style, man. His shit is still on point. This is what this kid. I don't blame him calling him mini Mike Tyson, because Cruz is a mini Mike Tyson, bro. He fought exactly how Mike Tyson would. And it just shows you like how good it is, the style, bro. I mean, the style is so good. If you use it properly, you would have probably beaten Mayweather at his heyday. Because it's really fucking good. It is a fucking bomb style. And this guy is fucking recording from far out, man. I don't know if this is a... we can probably see something. Let's go from here. Like, he's pushing the pace, bro. Like, he's getting him in the body. And at some point, he hurt him to the body so much, bro. These fanboys are saying, oh, it's because he's cutting down from 130, 135, 140. Nothing to do with that shit, bro. He hurt him to the body, bro. He got him to the body. He went full force right on the fucking guts and shit and hurt him to the body. If you know anything about how he threw the fucking punch he threw, there's a lot of power behind it. And you can see that Cruz is a tough kid. He's probably, in a sense, kind of bigger than him, more wider on stature-wise, like a Canelo-type individual. Look at him, he's running away. He's getting him in the body, bro. If anybody gave this first round to Tank Davis, you're a fucking retard, man. I don't know what to say. To me, when I was watching this fight, it was 1 round. I would watch. It was alternating. 1 round. Like, the first round was Cruz's, second round was like kind of Tank's, but even the rounds that Tank won, he really didn't do much. I gave it to him simply because it was too hard to pick who actually won those rounds. I won't say the second one, but some of the other rounds, like the later rounds. He landed like 2 shots over here. I don't even know if he did land them. He probably got hit right again. I don't know if he actually did land those punches, bro. And if you watch some of these punches that the crowd's going wild for, Cruz blocks him. See that? Like, I don't know. I think that didn't even land, honestly. That could have landed, but the other one, no. If you really watch the highlights, I suppose I don't want to get copyrighted, man. You can see it. He does not, that's how he ends up breaking his fucking hand. The guy fucking broke his hand because he couldn't land the uppercut properly. Full fight. I don't know if this is going to be a clear one. See if this actually. Like this is. They cutting off or what on this video? So like Mike Tyson style, bro. Straight up, bro. Look at him. He's the skippity dude out with his legs, everything. Cruz's dad might be a huge Mike Tyson fan. Who isn't? I am. Straight up Mike Tyson, bro. Chink tuck, elbows in, and just walking forward and throwing haymakers whenever you see it. You throw the left hook, or you go for the body. It's kind of like a mix of Canelo too, Canelo style, because he's a Mexican. You know, the body shots, the way he's throwing it. I don't think Mike Tyson throws it that way. I'm good at that shit, bro. Like, you know, and all for real, like I think even Cruz might have had more pop than fucking Tank Davis. People don't give him that credit, but watching this fight, I can say that Cruz probably had more pop. He had more punching power than Tank Davis. Just Tank Davis' mobility and his thing sometimes makes the shots look more extravagant than they actually are, even when he's not knocking them down or whatever. That's what I meant. When he's knocking them down, obviously it looked more extravagant. He got hit with a body. He couldn't land shit. He tried to land, took like a right jab, and he missed. Right jab, his jab, right jab. Yeah, bro. He ain't doing shit but running. I'm telling you, man, this guy ran more than anyone I've ever seen run in a fight. Like, he's running, bro. This is not even he could have countered there, nothing. He didn't do shit. He's running. He's getting hit in the body, and he's getting clipped. I don't know why he's cutting off videos where Davis is getting hit. He's getting frustrated. This is the name of frustration. See what he's getting frustrated, watching him down. This is called frustration, bro. That's what he's doing right now. The reason why Tank did the things that he did in this fight, is because he was frustrated, because he was getting beat, and he knew it. I know Tank's attitude, when he gets beat, he gets frustrated, and he starts doing things that are fucking wrong. He's kind of like Errol Spence. He'll hit him in the fucking nuts. At one point he did too, when he was getting his ass beaten somewhere around. I forgot what it was. He hit him in the fucking nuts on purpose to get a breather. I skipped to what round? I don't even know what round this is, but I just skipped it. First round was definitely fucking Isaac Cruz. Like, running, man, the entire time. It's what I just said. What did I say before I popped these fucking videos? Running the entire time, holding and running, because he knows he's fucked against this dude. Just imagine what Royal Romero would have done to this fool. Yeah, people are sleeping on Isaac Cruz. I think Isaac Cruz is good, and he's not like fucking, what's his name, Jojo Diaz. He's much better than Jojo. Yeah, he's much better than Jojo. His timing and his hands and speed is fucking way better. His foot movement's better. He's more output, more of an aggressive style fighter. And he hits harder too, in all honesty. And you can tell what he did to this bitch ass nigga right here. Pretty much. Because that's what he is, a bitch ass nigga. Baltimore's bitch ass nigga. He didn't even land that, bro. Like, watch this. Watch this. Wish I could slow play it. I could probably do it next time around. And you see, he didn't even land. He tried to. He's so terrified of getting close that he tried to throw that fucking left in there, but he couldn't. The straight, bro. He couldn't get it. He gets in the body. He's pushed around, bro. This is obvious. This is a Cruz round. I remember. 4th round. Yeah, it was back and forth from the beginning of the fight, man. It was like first round Cruz, second round I gave it to Tank, and I'm telling you barely, because this is what he's doing. He's running around, he's barely touching him up, and if Cruz lands up a few shots and he's the fucking aggressor of the fight, and if they're both evenly matched in punches, you have to give it to who? Cruz at that point, because he's got ring generalship. But being a nice dude, I still gave it to Tank in some ways, and if you look at it that way, you know, it was like Cruz had won one round, lost him. He's just fucking dominated, bro. Cruz won one round, lost one round, won one round, and then when it came to like near the 10th round, Cruz won two in a row. You know, he won two in a row, bro. And it was like 10th or 11th somewhere. He won two in a row, and he was up by like 7-5. To me, he was up by one round. Because Tank is just getting his ass kicked. Dude, this is sad, man. And they promote this dude. And it's like, oh, he broke his hand. That's why, bro, he broke his hand because he threw a fucking uppercut. And it didn't land on the forehead of Cruz. It landed on his fucking arm. And he broke his hand. You breaking your hand is not, as they say, it's not my fault. That's your fault. That's your problem. Even if he didn't break his hand, he still was going to... This is the treatment he was going to get. That's why he never asked for a rematch. Ask yourself, why did he never ask for a rematch? He said, fuck no, hell no. Why? Why not? Because he knew this kid he had his number. This kid had his fucking number, bro. Anyways, let me do this. Can I flip this bitch? Yeah. I mean, I can push it down even further to round. Let's see, which one is this? Round 10. Who do you see a victor, bro? Watching this fight, like the shots that are landing, you know. Like, what is he doing, bro? He's trying to get in there, acting like he's doing something, like he's in charge of the fight, but he really ain't, bro. The guy who's dictating the pace, the guy who's really the guy that's fighting. Look at him. He's one dude. His name is Isaac Cruz, and Isaac Cruz beat your favorite Tank Davis, man. This is the first time I've seen a fight where Tank Davis lost, and they gave it to him. Anyways, guys, fuck it. I'm gonna end the video from here. You know. Yeah, so Isaac Cruz won. They gave him a gift decision, you know. I mean, they gave Tank a gift decision. Devin Haney won, and motherfuckers thought JoJo won. You're stupid. No, Devin Haney definitely clearly won. And neither one of these two schmucks are going to win. Are going to beat Cambosis if it's a legit fight, and then rob him if it goes to decision, which I don't think they're going to even have the ability to rob him, because they're going to get their ass beat up so badly that it's not even going to go to decision. Either it's not going to go to decision, or it's going to go, when it goes to decision, it's so bad they can't even give it to the other dude, you know what I mean? Just like how it happened to Lopez. They gave a 10-9 round in the first round to fucking Cambosis when it's a 10-8. It's supposed to be. It's a drop on the first round, you know? So that's what's going to happen to these two suckers. You think they get stopped, though. Some of them might get stopped. I think Devin Haney gets stopped if Cambosis puts the pressure on him. But Tank might not. Who knows? I don't know. You know, these fights don't... Just because you know something doesn't mean it's always going to happen like you think it is. Maybe it might happen in the second fight if they have a rematch. But yeah, shit happens. Yeah, this is boxing. Fighting in general is just weird, you know. You think it's one thing, but it's not. It's another. But the second time around, it's whatever you thought it was, you know. Or it's nothing that you thought it was, you know, at all, even if there's two fights. So I think Cambosis does beat these motherfuckers, though, whether by decision or by knockout. These two motherfuckers they get defeated by Cambosis and Lomachenko and Tio if he decides to ever stay at 135. But this is the Gypsy, and he has foretold you the future via the soul of Nostradamus. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, I'm out.